some new flight attendant
she's
advice.
just so lovely.
Aww.
I would say for people like her, but not a lot of others.
Now these passengers understood the assignment, okay? And the room smells like smoke. We are currently in Charlotte. Today is the first day of my trip, Monday, September 30th. I'm on a 4-day. I'm headed to Jacksonville, North Carolina right now. I just did a Huntsville turn and we are delayed. The first flight started off with a delay. We had a tail swap, and that's when we basically swapped planes. I think the first plane had a maintenance issue. They put us on another plane, and then when we came back from Huntsville, we had to swap again. So that's what's happening right now. We are about to board in the next few minutes. I'm working with another flight attendant, and right now we're waiting because when she got on, she was doing her pre-flights, which is all the checks we have to do before we get on the plane, and she found something that wasn't secure, that was supposed to have seals on it. So we're waiting. I think we're gonna still board, but we're just waiting right now to see what happens, see what the captain wants us to do. So far the trip is going fine, you know, little stuff pop up here and there, but I don't have any complaints. Bridget.
Sorry, I'm so you're
You fine. I saw you walking so fast. You're fine. Oh my goodness. But here we about to get ready to board. Oh my god, it's so dark. We're about to get ready to board, head to Jacksonville. I'm working the front today, and I think I'm gonna be switching flight attendants tomorrow. And yeah, that's really all that's happening tonight, right now. Y'all know, anything can happen at any time. Yeah, I think I'll check back in with y'all later. Welcome to the vlog, and yeah, I'll see y'all a little later. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Right now, for me, it is 5:09 p.m. Ice? I need ice, yeah. 2 bags, please. We are currently in Toronto. My day started pretty early this morning, like at 10 something. We left the hotel at, no, I got up at like 9 something. We left the hotel at like 11:25. I've been going ever since. We did headed in from Jacksonville, North Carolina to Charlotte, and now we're doing a Toronto turn. It's raining here in Toronto. It was bumpy on the way to Toronto, so I think it's gonna be about the same going back. And then I overnight in South Carolina tonight, so I'll get to see my mommy. If she comes up to see me, I don't know, she'll probably come in the morning, not tonight, because we don't get in until 10 p.m. So I switched flight attendants. I'm no longer working with the lady that I was working with yesterday. I'm Marcia on this trip. I'm working the front today, and it's not a lot going on so far. I slept on my dad. It was only like a 28-minute flight, so I just chilled out and got some rest, because for whatever reason I did not sleep well in that hotel last night. I feel like I got bit by bed bugs at that hotel before, because I remember feeling like I got bitten by bed bugs when I first started, and I believe it was at that hotel. So I just kind of had heebie-jeebies all night, and I was not feeling sleeping in the hotel. So I really didn't go to sleep until like 4 o'clock this morning. It was just terrible, and I can't blame it on that, because y'all, I'm a night owl, so I'm up late a lot. But last night it was really because I wasn't uncomfortable. Like, I was scratching. I took a shower and everything, and I still was scratching. I just was so uncomfortable in that hotel. And then this morning I woke up to try to go eat breakfast, and I just couldn't do it. So hopefully this hotel tonight is better, and I don't think I'm going to go back to Jacksonville, North Carolina ever, if I can help it. We're not supposed to be done until 10 tonight. It's, like I said, it's 5:12 right now, so this flight back to Charlotte is about an hour 20, I think. So not too bad of a flight, but it's kind of long, but it's not too bad. And both of these flights have been really empty. Like, I don't know what's going on with the Toronto flights, but they've been empty. So, yep. I will update y'all later. I'll talk to y'all. Want to say hey?
What?
Want to say hello?
Oh. It's a fancy looking.
Yeah.
That's a microphone on it?
No, this is a it's a microphone on it, but it covers the mic to like stop the wind.
It's fancy.
Yeah. So, you want to say hi, Captain?
Am I gonna be famous?
You're gonna be famous now. So yeah, I'll check back in with y'all later once I get to Charlotte or once I get to Columbia, whichever one I have time in between. Passengers understood the assignment, okay? This is what you give. This is what you give. I want to show y'all the potential. First of all, look at how many they gave. They gave that many. And look at the potential. Okay? The potentials. So I'm gonna split these between me and my crew. I think it's like 2 of them, we get 2 apiece. So I thought it was so cool, y'all. Hey guys, it's been about 2 days since I spoke to y'all. So I wanted to come in really quick and give an update because of course I'm in between flights. I'm just now coming back out to work. I was not off, but I was sent home because they took a turn off of me, well, overnight off me. So my last 4 days actually ended up into a 3-day because we were late leaving Columbia, South Carolina. So the last time we saw me in Columbia, right, like the next day, they sent me home. So I slept pretty much that whole day before it was time for us to leave. My mom and my grandma did come up to see me before it was time for us to go, but after that I slept and rested for the flight because I thought we had a long day, but it turned into a short day. So I ended up going home on Wednesday. I was out Thursday, and then I came back today to start a 2-day trip. And today we are starting in Charlotte, going to Pensacola, doing a turn, and then we go to Allentown, Pennsylvania tonight. So tomorrow I only have the 1 flight back to Charlotte from Allentown. So the crew coming in from Charlotte to get us from Columbia, they told us that they had a tire repair. That I believe they had to switch the tire or whatever. So that's why we were late. And I guess they had another crew in Charlotte because they took us completely off the trip. And of course I'm pay protected, so that means it does not affect my pay because I'm not on reserve anymore. Y'all know I love it, love it, love it. Pretty much today has been okay. I want to tell y'all really quick. I'm gonna try to make sure I have time to tell y'all what's going on. So basically, I'm the more senior on this flight. I'm working with the flight attendant. She says she's under 6 months, so she's really, really new. So I'm working with a newer flight attendant. She's working forward, and I'm working the back today. And y'all, the flight started off pretty rough. Coming in from Charlotte, it was a little bit of turbulence. But before we even left, so they switched our tail. So we ended up boarding in another gate, and then the flight was completely full, which is fine, you know, normal stuff. But we got on, like I said, we're pretty much full. A lady comes on board. She's a flight attendant, and she left her phone. I'm in the back, so I really don't know what's going on until I went up front to check and see. So I could see she was standing at the door so I wanted to go check on the other flight attendant to make sure everything was okay. So I go up front, and basically the flight attendant that's not working is trying to get off the plane, which is a no-no. And I don't know if this is for every company, but for my company, that's in our company policy. Like, we are not allowed to let anybody, we don't care, they say they don't care who it is, we're not allowed to let them off the plane. So she was going back and forth with the other flight attendant about that, and I went up front, and she was just in the way. Like, she was stopping other people from boarding and getting on the plane because she's standing right in the doorway. And so I asked her, I'm like, ma'am, can you please go back to your seat so we can continue boarding? And of course she did not like that. And I understood, you know, she was kind of anxious because she wanted her phone because we were getting ready to leave. But you know, we have to do our job too. And I was really nice about it. The other flight attendant was really nice about it. We asked the gate agent to go check. You know, we did everything we could in our power. She ended up getting the phone back, but the lady was being really rude to the other flight attendant. So, like I said, I did my best to kind of de-escalate the situation. She didn't get really irate or anything with her. Like she didn't get really rude with her, but she was a little rude. Like, she was definitely a little rude and being snappy. And the other flight attendant was like, thank you so much for stepping in because I'm in my 6th month, you know, and she's new, so she's just trying to do everything the way it's supposed to be done. So I understood what she was saying. And I had another situation, but I believe we're boarding now, so I'm gonna have to talk to y'all later. So I will come back and chat later. Would y'all believe me if I told y'all I'm just getting in my room? Let me show y'all what time it is. Y'all see that? Saturday, 5:06. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but I started my working day on Friday. It was supposed to be a 2-day trip. 3 days the first day, 1 the second day. And yeah, I wanted to come tell y'all now, so I wanted to tell y'all why everything was going on, so y'all can really get the real deal, the tea. So we just got to Connecticut. I'm supposed to be in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I'm in Connecticut because we diverted. And you know, I know we can't control the weather. It doesn't bother me at all. You know what gets me the most is that, and I know it's it's something that we don't plan for, but I just know that these people, these plans, this stuff has not just started happening, and I just don't understand why the company fails to have stuff in place for this. Because we landed at 1:30, y'all. We sat in the airport until literally like 4:30. We're just now getting a hotel, just now getting a room, just now getting behind the doors. And they were trying to make us come in at 12:05 tomorrow. It's 5 a.m. Our report time was 12:05, so we had to be at the airport at 12:05. So that means we have to be at the van tomorrow at like 11:20. That means I have to get dressed at 10 something. It's 5 a.m. 5 a.m. and I'm not upset about the weather. The passengers were very nice, very understanding. None of that. You know what I'm upset about? Because they don't have their stuff in order, and we have to sit for hours before we can get what we need. And I'm also upset about the fact that because there is no plan in place, we just get put anywhere. I'm not satisfied with where we're staying tonight. I wish I was at home, and I know I say this a lot, but like today I really wish I was at home. It smells like a cigarette house in here, a smoke house. You know, it's a very sketchy hotel. Like, I could cry. I can cry, but I'm not going to, because this is very rare that this happens. I'm just disappointed, because it's just like they could do better. I believe that they could do better. Like, it doesn't have to be this way, you know? Make it even in situations where, you know, you may not plan for this crew to come into town. I feel like you should still have a hotel just in case this stuff happens. So I'm really disappointed right now, but I go home tomorrow, so I'm being positive. So the plan for tomorrow is for us to go and did I say that we diverted? Okay, I think I said that. So basically we diverted because the visibility wasn't what it needed to be for the pilots to land the plane. So we like circled in the air for an additional 40 minutes past what we were supposed to be flying, and we needed fuel and all that. When we got on the ground, they told us like, y'all aren't going anywhere tonight, y'all gonna stay in Connecticut. So we have these people that we still have to get to Allentown if they're still here, and I believe a lot of people got rooms. Our flight wasn't even full. It was only like maybe 30 something people on the flight coming in. Like I said, we have to get them to Allentown. So we're supposed to leave here tomorrow. Now they pushed, our captain had them move our time back some more, so we're leaving now at like 2 something, I believe. So we have to be at the van at, I believe my show time is 2:20 now, if I'm not mistaken, or 1:20, something like that. Let me look at this thing. Yes, 2:20. So that's better than 12, but yeah, I guess it's a little better. So then we go to Allentown and we sit for 4 hours. 4 hours. My day was supposed to be 1 flight home from Allentown. So we sit in Allentown for 4 hours, and then we do the flight from Allentown to Charlotte like we were initially supposed to do in the first place. So I don't know, I guess now that they're pushing it back a little bit, it's not completely 4 hours, but we still gonna have at least a 2.5 hour sit, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully everything goes well tomorrow and we can just get home and I don't get junior manned to my days off, because that is going to be annoying to me even more, because I have a few days off lined up and I'm looking forward to being off. So yeah, you know. So yeah, y'all, I'm just say my prayers. I was definitely saying my prayers on the plane, like, Lord, please let us land in Allentown, Pennsylvania, because I just know, like, you know, I pick my trips strategically. I swap into things that I know I'm going to be comfortable with. I'm going to be comfortable with the hotel. I'm going to be good with this flight. Like, I'm going to be good working with this person, or there's a possibility. Like, you know, I swap into things. I'm pretty strategic about how I move my trips around and how I plan my time. So when things get out of whack, it is an inconvenience and it does not feel good. And then when you got to deal with these uncomfortable situations that they will put you in, it does make you question everything. So, you know, and it just depends on the type of person you are. Like, I don't mind, like, you know, I travel budget friendly, you know, but I also do things that's comfortable for me. sketchiness is not comfortable for me. Sketchiness is not comfortable for me. You know, I picked what's comfortable for me, but somebody else picked what they thought was comfortable for me, and it just don't feel good. So I hope y'all can understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna say my prayers because I'm gonna need it tonight for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna get any sleep. And it don't look bad, but like I said, the environment is sketchy and the room smells like smoke. So I don't smoke, you know. I'm not used to it. But anyway, y'all, let me go to bed. Let me try to get a little bit of rest so that I can be up and able to work tomorrow. I will come back and update you guys tomorrow about what's going on. And yeah, that's how my day's been. So I don't know when y'all gonna watch this, but right now it's time. It's good morning and good night. Okay, y'all, I made it through the night. And it's 2:13 now. I think I woke up at about like 11:30, and we have a 2:20 van, so I need to hurry up and get downstairs. But I made it through the night. I don't think I slept my best, but it's just time for us to get home at this point. Like, I'll get some rest when I get home. So hopefully, again, we're supposed to do this BDL to Allentown, sit for a few hours, and then I don't know if the sit's gonna be as long now since they pushed the flight back a little, and then we're supposed to head back to Charlotte from Allentown. So hopefully everything goes as planned and we have no changes to the plan today, because your girl it is go home day. Again, this was supposed to be an easy little 2-day, and I was supposed to have one leg and then go home. That wasn't the case. So pray that I never have to come back here again. And this doesn't even look that bad. Like, look, it doesn't even look that bad, but it's sketchy. Like I said, it smells like, oh, I was scared about bed bugs. I didn't see anything, but the towels were dirty, so I'm glad I had a washcloth in my bag. Like, I'm so glad. But it's 2:14, so I'm gonna go ahead and head down so I can get on the shuttle. Here's the shuttle pulling up. Actually, I can see it, and so we can head to the airport. So I'll try to come back and check in a little later. I haven't eaten any breakfast, nothing. I didn't eat nothing last night, so yeah. But I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna speak it into existence and pray for a positive, productive, easy day. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. One more flight. I'm so happy.
I'm gonna put something else here. This is sweet. How nice you gave me. They're still in my pockets.
She wants one more bag of ice, please.
Access.
Is it okay if I sit my bag on top of yours? Okay. Oh, I didn't hear you.
Please place your carry-on.
So guys, we are on our way to Charlotte. The first flight, 30 minutes, and we're done with that one. That's the one that diverted. And now we're about to go to Charlotte from Allentown. And I'm here with Minta, the beautiful. Isn't she so pretty, y'all? She's a new flight attendant.
5 months, almost 6.
Almost 6. And anything you want to tell them? Give them some new flight attendant
Well, she's
advice.
just so lovely.
Aww.
I would stay for people like her, but not a lot of others.
And y'all hear their accent, right?
What accent?
And this is my captain. And the FO. She's not paying attention. But hey! Any new flight attendant advice?
Be prepared for anything. Don't make any plans when you're new.
Okay.
Just be prepared for anything to happen. Don't have a schedule.
Okay.
Hotel for 3 hours.
Yeah. You might sit in the airport for 3 or 4 hours. So we're about to finish up this last flight, well, that I have to do.
No, I have another one.
And then I'm done for the day. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye.